Hi, my yarny friends. It's been about a week or so since I published my last video, and I received my Premier yarn order that was from their big sale they just had. And I wanted to share that with you tonight because I was really excited to get it. And I think, the yarns are just going to be beautiful because Premier has excellent yarns. And I was so excited to participate in the big sale. And I know many of you have, and I've really enjoyed watching your videos and seeing all the wonderful yarns that you've got. Okay, well, without further ado, let's get started. One of the first yarns that I got was the Premier Puzzle Cotton yarn. And oh my gosh, this stuff is so soft. And look at those colors. Oh, they're just beautiful. And this colorway is called Carnival. It has like the light blues and some golds and some oranges. And I was thinking about maybe making a hexicardi with this. I think it would be beautiful for the fall. And, I haven't really seen a lot of you posting about this yarn on your yarn sale, so I was a little surprised because these yarns were on sale for $6 a cake, and that's the cheapest I've seen them, and I really, really love this yarn. So on my next yarns I got, I did get some of the Premier Basic Marl. Look how pretty those colors are. I really don't want to take it out of the package so it stays clean, but it's, oh, the greens here, the marl greens are just so pretty. It's called Foliage Marl. But look at those colors, and I got 3 of these. And oh my goodness, I think they're going to be so beautiful to put into maybe a blanket or an afghan. Currently, I'm working on a Tunisian crochet afghan, and I've just about got it finished, so I'll be sharing that with you in the future. And also a beautiful set of hooks that I ordered off of AliExpress. They had a great set of Tunisian steel crochet hooks, which I have found hard to find, and they just had in the set so many sizes, and they came with several cords. And right now I'm using the longest cord, of course, to make the blanket I'm working on, and it's just turning out beautiful. It's called the honeycomb stitch, I believe, and I learned that stitch from Creative Grandma. I love watching her videos and just learning different stitches from her, but when I saw the Tunisian crochet that she was doing, I knew that I had to try it. It's like my first attempt at a Tunisian afghan, and I'll be sharing that with you in my next video. The next yarns that I got were the Premier Basic Marls again, and they were in the blues. Look how pretty those colors are. Aren't those just great? These are called, let's see here, Caribbean Marl. I love blues, and I think these are beautiful. They are, of course, a number 4 worsted, 245 yards, a 5 ounce, 140 grams, 100% acrylic. And of course, they've been tested against the 350 harmful substances. So it says it takes 2 to make a scarf. And then, you'd have to figure out from there, I guess, how many you'd need to make other things. But, oh my gosh, aren't these just beautiful? And the specs on the green ones that I just showed you were the same. And I'm sorry, but I didn't tell you the specs on the cotton puzzle. It's 349 yards, 320 meters, 7 ounces, 200 grams, 57% acrylic, and 43% cotton. And they have a little chart here on it showing how it knits up. And I think those colors are just beautiful. And I think they'll be great for the fall coming up. And I just think that just screams fall to me. The next ones that I received were Momenti. Oh my gosh, I've seen a lot of you hauling these Momenti ones. So I do want to, let's see, open these up and share this with you here because I haven't ever had these before. So I want to see how they feel. And let's see here. Let me get into this package and get one of these out. Okay, this is, of course, the Premier Momenti. It is 437 yards, 400 meters, 7 ounces, 200 grams. And it is 58% cotton, 42% acrylic. And the colorway is called Glacier. Isn't that beautiful? And oh my, it's so soft. I wish I had ordered more of these in this color. But oh, I just love blues. And I thought, you know, if I hadn't tried this before, I'd of course go with the blue and see how it is. And oh man, I'm not disappointed. It's like so soft. It's like a let's see, it says it's a 4-weight, but it's not real twisted. Like a lot of yarns, it's almost stranded. So, I mean, it's a bit twisted, but it reminds me of stranded yarn. So that's one thing you might want to keep in mind if you're going to order this yarn. But these colors are just beautiful. Let me try to get this back in the pack here so it doesn't, you know, get any cat hairs on it, because I do have 2 cats that are constantly in my lap or around everything I'm making. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. If you have dogs or cats, they're always, you know, in your knitting and crocheting space. The next yarns that I have are called Butterfly Anti-Pilling Premier. Oh my gosh, isn't this pretty? I gotta open this up so we can take a look at it, because I haven't had this before either. And I just thought this color was beautiful. And I thought, you know, if I'm going to try it, I'll give this color a shot. And wow, is it soft. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is like, it's like a pillow. It is, boy, it's really thin. It says it's a number 3, but it's a thin 3, I can tell you that. But look at those colors. Oh my goodness, the color is called Ginger Peach. And isn't that gorgeous? You know, I think that's going to make a beautiful shawl, or gosh, I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it, but I think a shawl would be beautiful in this. I just love the colors. Oh my goodness, they're just so vibrant. I wish you could just see them, because they're more vibrant in person than they are on screen. But wow, I know some of you have got this yarn too, and man, I agree with you. It is like beyond soft, and I've never tried it before. And I'm trying to work on trying some new yarns and purchasing some new yarns. So I thought I would give this a shot since it was on sale. And I think a bag of 3 of these was like $12, and that was really a good buy. And I think the Momenti was $12 for a bag of 3 also. But oh, the colors they have in their yarns are just wonderful. And man, you can't go wrong with Premier. They just have great, great yarns. Try to get that one back in the pack a little bit so the cats don't get to it. The next one I have is, oh, it's another Momenti. I guess I'm just kind of pulling them out of the box as I go, as they were packed, not in any particular order. So we'll just get to them as we get to them. So this one is so pretty. The colors are beautiful. It's called Seashell. Look at those colors, and it is so soft. The specs on this is 437 yards, 400 meters, 700 ounces, 200 grams. Oh my gosh, it's a number 4, 58% cotton, 42% acrylic. Wow, it is, and it calls for a, let's see, a 5mm knitting needle, or a USI 9 5.5mm crochet hook. Oh, look at those colors. Wouldn't that make a gorgeous baby blanket, or a shawl, or just, or maybe add it into a an afghan or a blanket that you're making, and pastel colors. But look at the colors. It goes into that yellow with that pale green and blue, a little bit of purple here and pink. Wow, this is so pretty. And like I said, I haven't tried this before, and I've been wanting to, but gosh, I got these for like, I think it was 3 for 12. I couldn't believe how great their sale was on their yarn on this summer sale. I mean, I'm sure they must have sold tons of it, because I've seen lots of you reviewing these yarns and talking about them on your videos, because I watch a lot of crochet videos. And I hope that you would, I would love it if you would subscribe and, like, give me a thumbs up on my video, because I'm really trying to build my video back after I was, sick with cancer and everything, and that I kind of had to drop out for a long time. And I'm really working on, trying to get more things out, more videos out, pardon me. And just last week, I went back to work part-time, and that was really nice. So I kind of started a new job, and I work 3 nights a week, and it's for a social services organization. And I really like that, because I really like helping people, and I think it's going to be a great experience. So, so I'm going to try to put at least, one video out a week, possibly 2, but I'm going to shoot for 1 right now, because between working and getting back on my feet and whatever, sometimes it's a little hard for me, because I still get tired, but I'm doing well. The doctor says I'm doing well, so I'm happy with that. And it just takes some time after a big illness like that. But I appreciate all of you stopping in to watch my videos. It means so much to me, and I just love all you guys. And your videos that I watch out there are so great, and I just enjoy them so much. I enjoy watching JB's Crochet and Creative Grandma and Lynette and what is it, Crochet Grammy or something like that, and Tap Mom and the Beg Brigade, and just so many that I watch. And I just love each one of you, and I just love watching your videos. And I love really sharing in the yarning community. I think, it's just a great group, and it just is so much fun, and it just means so much to me to be a part of this community. Okay, well, back to the yarn after all that. So let's get, see what's coming up next. Well, that's more of the puzzle that we looked at. Okay, now this is Cotton Puzzle. Oh my goodness, this is a different one. I don't remember ordering this, but again, it's puzzle cotton yarn. So let me see what color this is. Doesn't really look like a color I usually order, so, I wonder. Okay, I guess I just wanted to try this color. It's different than what I usually work with, but the colors are great. Look at that. I mean, there's, looks like fuchsia and gray and yellow and some lavender and navy blue. This one is called Snapdragon. And of course, the specs are 349 yards, 320 meters, 7 ounces, 200 grams, 57% acrylic, 43% cotton. And oh gosh, it is so soft. Oh, I just love working with a blend of cotton and acrylic, because for wearables and that, it's so soft and it holds its shape good. Sometimes cotton can be a little finicky to work with, but I see that when I work with the blend, it really works out good, and the objects just come out really, really, really nice. They hold their shape great, and they're really easy to work with. But again, there is a picture what this one would work up to look like. It's kind of dark, but it's something different. Colors I really I'm not used to, but I think it'll be fun working it up just to see how it goes. Something different, something new, We all got to try that sometimes. Okay, let me try to get this one back in here a little bit, and then we'll go to the next one. Okay, let's see here. Well, I did order several puzzle cotton yarns. They were $6 a piece, and I know sometimes that can be a little, expensive, for us and whatever and that. But the regular price was, I think, either $8 or $9.99. And, it was not as, as low price as some of the other offers that they had on their website. But because I really love this yarn and had not seen it at that low of a price, I just really wanted to scoop in there and get some. Again, this is Puzzle Cotton, same specs as before. Look at that beautiful picture of how that works up. It has pinks and grays and, oh, kind of like, I don't know if it's a grayish blue, but oh my goodness, look at that, how pretty that is. Aren't those colors really nice? Holy cow, and it is so soft. I mean, you get 349 yards, and that's a lot. And, with three skeins of that, you should be able to work up something really nice. Maybe, a cardigan, add this to a afghan or crochet, maybe a mid-size afghan or add it to a blanket would be beautiful, add maybe some pink, solid pink or maybe some white and add this as a, just a, another color in there. But I think a ripple afghan in this would be beautiful. I've only made one ripple afghan. And I struggled with making ripple afghans for the longest time until I found a video on YouTube that when I watched it, I thought, how in the world could that possibly work? But I worked it a couple times and I was so surprised. I thought, well, we'll just follow the pattern, and see how it goes, even though it really doesn't make a lot of sense. But it worked perfectly. And that afghan turned out so nice. Now, I'm not in a big hurry to try another ripple afghan, but I really do love the one that I made. And I'll try sharing that with you, too, at a later date. But here we go. Well, on to more beautiful yarn. Okay, another puzzle yarn that I received. Maybe you're going to get tired of hearing about puzzle yarn, but, I really, like I said, I haven't seen this being, reviewed on a lot of yarn hauls from Premier that you guys got, and I don't know if it was the price way or what, but like I said, it's one of my favorites, so, even though it was like $6, I thought that was a good buy on this particular yarn because the skeins are large, and they're so soft, and the color blends are, oh, they're so beautiful. The specs on it are the same as the other one, and this is called Earth Tones. For a neutral, like, base cardigan, I think this is going to be beautiful. I absolutely love this. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, look at those colors. Wow. It is so beautiful and just so soft. Oh, it just makes you want to lay on it, put it in your bed and use it for a pillow to take a nap or something. It's just wonderful yarn. And like I said, I've never been disappointed in Premier yarns. I never have. Although on the order before this one, it's been a few months ago, I had a horrible time with FedEx delivery. I mean, it went back and forth, and I had to contact Premier, and they said they delivered it, but it wasn't. They delivered it once, trying to, and left me a note. Well, one day when they said they were going to deliver, I stayed home all day. Well, they didn't deliver when they said they were going to. And then they finally said, well, your package was undeliverable. Why? I have no idea. So then they said they were shipping it back to Premier. So I contacted Premier and asked them if they received it. They said they had, and I had gone back and forth so many times with FedEx. I just told Premier to cancel the order. I hated to do that, but I had struggled, I bet, at least after my first notification from FedEx, I bet I struggled with them at least 2 weeks trying to get that package. I guess the problem is if you order $200 worth of yarn or anything, you have to sign for it. That's what I understand. Now, if you, which is crazy in retrospect, because if you wanted to order, like, say, $200 in yarn from now on, you'd order like maybe $150 and then a second $50 order, and that way they would deliver it, and not you wouldn't have signed for it. And I just think that is so crazy. And I did not know that at the time when I placed that last order. No one had told me. And I learned that from Russ on It's Raining Yarn. And he had real good information on that because he had a horrible time getting his last order that he placed with Premier. And it's not Premier's fault, it's a part of the FedEx company, but it makes it really hard on us if we don't have all the information, and I did not. So I wound up canceling that order, and so this is my second order that I received from them that was under 200, and I did have to sign for it, so there wasn't a problem. So you might want to keep that in mind for future orders when you're ordering from Premier, because that could turn into a problem, because it really turned into a problem for me. Okay, so much for that. But that's a bit of information you might want to keep in mind, because it'll save you so much headaches, because I went back and forth with FedEx so many times, and finally I just gave up. It was returned to Premier, and they refunded my money. And I didn't ask them to try to return it because it turned into too much of a headache. But oh well, I was happy with this order, and thank goodness it was under $200. Or I probably would have had the same problem. And luckily, watching Russ, I found out that information, and that's certainly something to keep in mind for the future for ordering from Premier. Okay, my next order of puzzle yarns is, oh my goodness, this is a really pretty color. It looks like kind of a neutrals. It's gray tones, looks like. Oh, so pretty. Same specs. Look at that knitted up colorway. Of course, I'll be, more than likely, crocheting it, but look how pretty that is. Grays and white muted tones. The color of it's called Fog Bank, and that's exactly what it reminds me of. Just look at that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Wow. I just love it. I mean, soft, beautiful. You can't ask for more than that. Okay, are you tired of seeing cotton puzzle yarn yet? Of course, that's what I've ordered. So let's see here. This one is, let's see if this is the same thing. No, here comes a different one. Again, these were $6 each. I ordered, at least 3 of each one for the most part. There was a couple of them that I ordered 4 that I wanted to make a bigger project with. And I couldn't remember exactly how many yards came in this. This one is called Vista. Okay, there is the workup on it. Again, beautiful for the fall. I think this would make a great, again, a cardigan. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe a longer cardigan, maybe knee length. Oh, I think it'd be beautiful. And look at those colors. Isn't that beautiful? I love cotton acrylic blends, like I said before. But wow, you just can't beat the color blends. They are so gorgeous. And I know, $6, well, to me, it was a pretty good buy because they're much higher at regular price. I mean, so I think 8 or not 9 or $10. And then when they were on sale for 6, that's the cheapest I've seen them. So I decided to scoop some up at that price. Okay, the next Premier cotton blends I got. You're going like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? There's more? Yes, there is more. Believe it or not, there is more. So this one is so gorgeous. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that blend in the colors. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, look at those colors. Wow, for a baby or a sweater. A sweater would be awesome made out of this because it's extremely, extremely soft. And the colorway on this one is called Taffy. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. When it comes to yarn, Premier can't hardly be beat. I mean, their quality and their range of products is excellent. Okay, let's see here. You're probably going, oh no, what else? Okay, there's just a couple more. I hope you're still with me, and if you are, thank you. I appreciate it so much, because I know looking at one kind of yarn might, certainly get a little boring, but I just had to share these with you. And this again, another color workup that's absolutely beautiful. Wow. The color on this is called Sun Shower. Don't know why I would thought something with yellow in it would be Sun Shower, but it might have a little pale yellow in it, but it actually reminds me more of, I would call it like rain showers or something, because that's what it reminds me of. But the colorways are beautiful. Oh, look at that. Isn't that great? I just love it. It's gorgeous, simply just gorgeous. And at $6, I couldn't resist. I just could not resist. Okay, and I think I have one more. And this is absolutely like one of my favorites. So, let's see here. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, again, cotton puzzle. Look at that. Aren't those colors gorgeous? Wow, I love them. This is absolutely one of my favorites. And it's called Sherbert. Oh my goodness, look at those colors. Wow. I can't say enough about this yarn. The softness factor is excellent. The amount you get in a skein is excellent. Oh, just the quality. I can't say enough. So, wow, guys, take a look at that again. Isn't that beautiful? I think it is. And so that's my Premier yarn haul. And I'm real happy with everything I got. Of course, like I said, you can't beat Premier, for their quality. And, their yarns are excellent. And they have such a good selection. And they run really good sales sometimes. So I try to keep an eye on that. And if you're not signed up for their text notifications, I certainly would do that so you don't miss anything. And again, I appreciate all you guys stopping in to watch my video tonight. And I really wish you would, have it in your heart to subscribe and give me a thumbs up and help me grow my channel, because it does mean a lot to me. And you guys are such a great community, and I love your videos, and I love, your talent. Your talent is extremely awesome. I'm just in awe of all the things that you guys make, and they're just so beautiful, and they just sometimes just take my breath away. And I think, wow, I want to make this, I want to make that, and I'm always looking for new patterns and, even new ways of doing things. And so many times you guys, come up with, easier ways of doing things, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you again for stopping in tonight. And, remember to be kind to everyone you meet, because you never know what another person is facing or what they're going through. And your kind word can mean so much to that person and just lift them out of a dark place and make their day. So thanks again, and you all have a great night, and thanks again for stopping in. God bless you all. Good night.